Hey, how are you guys? This is a little bit of a different one because I'm coming on, it's just been a shit morning. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been such a shit morning. Like, I just want to cry. I don't know if you guys ever you just want to cry. You just want to stop everything. You want to go back to work. And the thing is, I don't have problems. I don't have problems like, my problems are not even as much as like other people's problems, right? I was on a call this morning. There was a leadership call and I have my wall up, right? I'm getting on this call and it was to do with doing more work. Like as a mum, and I don't know, for those that don't know who I am Christy Waterworth. I do run a successful network marketing business from home. Over the last 8 years, we've got to the top, and you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. And so, you know, this morning I had my wall up on this call that I had with the leadership ladies, and it was because I didn't want to do any more work. I felt like the call was for me to put my hand up and do more work. But as a mum, and you guys, I'm just hats off to you guys. I built my business, most of my business, when I wasn't a mother, you know. Most of the time I also didn't have a partner. And so hats off. I just want to go hats off to all the mums out there that work, that run a business from home, because you're expected to do so freaking much. And when your kid's crying and teething and not well, you know, you still have to show up online and social media. You guys probably think my life is amazing, but social media can obviously show you guys that, yeah, it's not, well, no, this live, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Some days you just don't want to do anything. But what I want to tell you guys is, why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to do what you're doing? And I think that's what you have to turn around, is how do you want your life to change later on? Now we're now building a house, and you know, one thing Ryan said to me the other day is babe, we can't be building this house if you're not going to be working, you know, doing my business. Because that night I didn't want to do anything. I was just like, no, I'm having a night off sort of thing, right? But I want to build this house. I don't want to build a cheap, crappy house, you know? And so you got to push through. Why are you doing what you're doing? I don't want to have to go back to work. I don't want to have to tell Nash when he grows up that he can't have a great upbringing. You know, I had the best upbringing. And so one thing as a mum and as a worker, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Us mums, we have it tough, okay? Our husbands, they don't even understand sometimes how much we have on our plate, and our brain just freaking ticks. and yes, you got to choose your hard. And so, why are you doing what you're doing? And one thing I want to sort of just give you guys that are working from home a few tips, because okay, I love to share with you guys. And the thing is, I absolutely love what I do. I love what I do. So I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to stop sharing what I do, but it does get hard, and I'm not going to say it's like sunshine and rainbows. And yes, Sam, like honestly, Sam, and that's the other thing. I had a conversation with my husband the other day. You can go and sit down and drink a beer on the couch, whereas, you know, I'll be on the toilet thinking about all these things that I need to do. Like, you don't stop, and then your baby crying, you can't even shower, you can't even wash your hair. You know, there's just all these things, right? Big expectation. Oh, hats off to mamas that have more than one. I've just got a bloody 8-month-old. But my issues aren't as big as some people, so I don't want to say that I've got a massive issue, right? It just doesn't stop. But why are you doing what you're doing? Okay, my life's completely changed. I will never stop. I've seen other people's lives change, and I won't stop. But I do want to give you a little bit of some tips from working from home. What I find is, you know, helps me, I guess. And so one thing I'm gonna run. Yes, us mamas rock. Okay, we're gonna Create a routine. I'm gonna get into my business mode now. Okay, snap out of that, Christy. Okay. Because sometimes you just don't want to say no. Sometimes you feel you can't say no. You want to please everybody, okay? Stand up and say no. That's what I did this morning, and I felt like I was like the downer of the leadership call because I was like, no, I don't want to do it. It doesn't float my boat. It doesn't I don't want to do any more work than what I'm doing. Anyway, okay, all right. Okay, write a list. Get up in the morning when you're having your coffee and write a list. This is so you can be the most productive person you can be throughout the day. All right, business cred coming up. Write a list, okay? And just a to-do list. If you know you're going to have a shitty day like I am, my list is not big today. But there are important, income producing activities that I need to get done. Create a routine. Now, my routine starts after 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. of night time because that's when Nash is down and I can actually concentrate. So when can you start a routine? Is it before your kids wake up? Is it after they've gone to bed? Is it while they're at kindy and maybe you're home? Or is it on your lunch break at work? Just a small little routine that you can create. Tip 3, spend quality time with your babies and with your partner. So know when to put the phone down. Know when you shouldn't be, don't do work. Know when to spend time with your baby. Because I feel like because we work from home, we work online, we're on our phone all the time, it's so consuming. And so you don't need to get back to your team. You don't need to get back to people asking you questions. You can leave your phone and put it down. It's 11:14, it's 11:15, and I have not messaged any one of my TVs. Like, I've got messages there and I'm just like, no, I can't deal with helping anybody else because I can't even help myself right now. But you need to build your business first as well. Okay. So just remember that is look after yourself, look after your business, and then help other people. Because that, you are the most important, and sometimes you get very overwhelmed. Like I get overwhelmed all the time. I do thrive off getting overwhelmed. It's really bad. I thrive off the stress, but today I was just like, I was bottled up and I exploded. Okay. I don't know, is that just me? Is it just me that bottles up and just explodes? Because I don't think it is. Anyway, so spend quality time like with my partner. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday nights, Wednesday, Friday nights I have off with him. And so unless he goes to bed early, and then I'll get my phone out. And so making sure you spend quality time, especially with your partner, because all they see is you on the phone a lot. And so you need to know that they need to know that you love them too. Celebrate the small wins, no matter how big or small they are. If you have gone live, if you've sold a product, if you, any small wins, whatever, big or small, it doesn't really matter. Just celebrate them. Maybe you've talked to a new person, you've signed somebody up, there's just so many small wins that maybe you got a daily pay, because we get paid daily, weekly, monthly. And recite your why. That is my main thing is, why do you want to do this? And I was talking to Ash just before, and I was like, Ash, I'm going to go live. Like, you generally with my lives, guys, they're never like this. They never get upset. And I was like, I fully got dressed for you guys because I know I was going to get upset. And I was voicing Ash, and I was like, I just feel like crying, Ash. Now, Ash, she's had it tough the last few weeks, and I haven't. So was Ash. And Ash is like, Chris, shut up. Create your first $1 million, and then you can do something else. She's just like, thank you, Ash. Okay. And so, sometimes you need somebody to pull you back in. Sometimes you need to talk to people. Okay. So I called my upline, and I had a big cry to her on the phone, and then I'm like, oh, I don't generally do that. Anyway, they're my top tips. I'm going to get off. All right. I spent way too much time on here. I don't like doing this. All right. Write a to-do list, create a routine, spend quality time with your babies and your partner. snap out of it. Thanks. I'm gone. All right, business mode right now. Celebrate the small wins. Know when to put your phone down and recite your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? How do you want your life change? Okay, guys. Love you all. Bye.